my dear warriors, welcome aboard. Hi Khwaja, hi Shanmukha, Vignesh, Bharti, Lalitya, Shrisha, Niranjan, Adi, Ruben. Very nice to see all of you out here in the problem solving session. What a wonderful session it was in the morning, where you guys got a crisp and a concise theory revision, formula revision, mind map, everything in one single session. I don't know how many of you have seen it, but today's session, this session is for problem solving of units, dimensions, errors. Guarantee one question. There are many shifts or papers where there were, mixed questions also on errors and measurement. So at least 4 marks, up to 8 marks you can get in JEE Mains. So that's the importance of this chapter, guys. And you know what 8 marks can do in your life, especially when you are struggling and when you want those best seats in the top-notch NITs and IITs, guys. So in the morning, I have uploaded it. In case you have not seen, please watch this particular section of videos. You can see right over here, within 30 minutes, you can see this is a 30-minute video. Thank you for the tremendous response as well. You will be able to revise the entire chapter of units, dimensions, errors, and measurement. Okay, so please do that. All right, so let's begin with the class, guys. Ready, everyone? Hello Sanvita, hello Bharti, nice to see you guys. So ready for JEE 2023, even 2024 warriors are welcome over here. Good evening Rosalind, nice to see. Yes, this is a live class. Yeah, this is a live class. Many people I saw was reading and going through the replay of the morning session. Sir, is it live? Why are you interested in live? Yeah, it's a recorded class, 30 minutes. Do you expect me to say it in the one shot? Everything properly in 30 minutes is very difficult, guys. You know what happened yesterday night when I was recording? I recorded the entire lecture and then I saw it came out to be 40 minutes. Then I stopped the recording and then I have to again redo the recording so that I make sure that it is within 30 minutes. Because I know even the 10 minutes will matter for you. So, that's the amount of struggle that has to be done for making these lectures. Because I want everything to be crisp, clear, but not miss any major pointer. Okay, gravitation is important. Yes, I'll be doing gravitation also in the days to come. All right, so let's begin with the class. Let me get the questions up and running up here. And pretty sure you guys know me. In case you do not know me, you can follow me on Instagram. You'll get to know me there. And well, I love eating, I love physics, I love teaching. That's all about me, you can say. So thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. Let's begin with the first question up on your screen right away. Okay, so all kinds of questions, guys. At least some 20 questions are there, 22 questions, PYQs plus normal questions, all mains level questions. In CGS system, the magnitude of force is 109. Another system where the fundamental quantities are kilogram, meter and second, the magnitude of force in that new units is how much? Srisha, even if you have started just preparing for JEE, these sessions will help you. Watch that session plus this session. This will help you a lot. Understand what I'm trying to do. Even if you're not able to write it on your own, see, learn from me. Okay, I'll share the schedule also. I've just made the schedule. I'll share it mostly by tonight or maximum by tomorrow morning. Next topic will be ray optics. Okay, so, well, I just know kilogram, meter and second. This is MKS system, right? This is MKS system. In MKS system, what is the unit of force? What is the unit of force, guys? Newton, right? And 1 Newton is how many dynes? Basically, it is 10 to the power 5 dynes. Everybody agrees with this? Everybody agrees with this? So 1 Newton is 10 to the power 5 dynes. So one dyne will be 10 to the power minus 5 newtons. One dyne will be 10 to the power minus 5 newtons. So question says 100 dynes. So 100 dynes will be 100 into 10 to the power minus 5 newtons. This will be 10 to the power minus 3 newtons. That is the answer. Where is it? Option C is it? Very good. Excellent. 10 to the power minus 3 is 0.001. Correcto. Thank you, Bharti, so much. Yes, Atiban. It will be also there. All subjects will be there. Chemistry, maths, everything will be there. Okay. Very nice. Let's move on to the next question up on your screen. The dimensional formula of half epsilon naught electric field square is permittivity is field is what? Now I know you guys get scared the moment you see all these crazy alphabets and you're like, oh my god, I don't know the dimensions, sir. I think I'll give it a skip. Trust me, you should not give these questions a skip. If you remember other chapters formulas, this question becomes easy. Actually speaking, Actually speaking, this is the formula of energy density. Electrical energy density formula is given by half epsilon naught electric field square. When I say energy density, it is nothing but energy per unit volume. Exactly what density should sound. Energy per unit volume. So this will have the same dimensions as energy per unit volume, but energy is going to have the same dimensions as work, and work is force multiplied by displacement upon volume, that means length cube. What is the dimensions of force? Dimensions of force, mass, kg meter per second square, into displacement, that means length again, and over here length cube, so L cube over here. So what will happen? This L and this L cube will cancel, L square will be here, L and L square will cancel, 1 L will be down. So you will have m1 t raised to minus 2, and that L will remain at the bottom. You can bring it on the top, of course. So it will be m raised to 1, L raised to minus 1, t raised to minus 2. That is the dimensions. Very simple, guys. What is the answer? Option C again. Very nice. Very good, Anisha. Very good, Shamukha. Very good, Bharti. Very good. Excellent. No, Vakpati, it is not D. It is option C, bacha. Excellent. Thank you, Bharti. Thank you. Very good, Ruben. Excellent. Yeah. Let's move on to the next question coming up on your screen. Prasanna, I will be teaching at this pace because there are many students who will understand it from the basics. So this is the pace, bacha. If you feel that, sir, I am able to solve, I am a hero, sir, I am able to solve this within seconds, why are you teaching it slowly? Obviously, I'm teaching, I'm not solving. If I'm solving, obviously, I'll solve it really quick, okay? So when I'm teaching, obviously, I'll be maintaining average pace considering most of the students. This is a PYQ. Dimensions of this, where symbols have their usual meanings, are. What do you think the answer should be for this particular question? This is again a known formula, again from the chapter of electromagnetic waves. In the chapter of electromagnetic waves, speed of light is given by the formula 1 by root epsilon naught and permittivity and permeability. So if I do square of this, it will be 1 upon epsilon naught, permittivity and permeability. So this will have the same dimensions as the speed of light. So what is the speed of light square? Sorry. So speed of light has the dimensions of length per unit time. Length per unit time. I have to square it. So this will be nothing but L square and t raised to minus 2. That's the answer. That's it. What is it? Oh, again C is it? Wow. Looks like somebody has not done a great job of arranging the options. But anyways, you get the point. Okay. Yes, I will make a session for the weightage. Definitely. What are the most important topics? Yes. I will definitely. Oh, by the way, whatever topics I will be doing now, they are all high weightage. I'm not doing low weightage chapters. I'm doing guarantee questions from these chapters. Those topics and chapters only I'm doing right now. And when time permits, I can do the rest of the chapters. Because right now, my focus is that you should not lose marks on the heavy weightage compulsory chapters in JEE Mains. Moving on to the next one. The dimensional analysis of this particular relationship gives the value of N. Energy raised to N, pressure raised to 3 by 2, volume raised to 3 by 2. What is the value of N? What is the value of N? Come on, my dear students, what is the answer? Yes. So this is evening only, no, Sai Bonda. This is class in the evening only. What else is this? Thank you, Naresh. Glad you liked it, bacha. Okay. So I feel again you have to think about some formula. Which formula I can think? I think energy is similar to work. Work of, a thermodynamic process is integration of pressure and volume. If you remember work in thermodynamics, you will recollect it was nothing but the pressure's dimension into the dimension of volume, correct? And work has the same dimension as that of energy. Both are measured in joules. It has the same dimension. So if that is the case, the energy formula, if I raise it to N, even the pressure will be raised to N, even the volume will be raised to N, but here this N is 3 by 2 and 3 by 2. Naturally, this should also be 3 by 2. If I raise both LHS and RHS, to the same power. Obviously LHS, the work or the energy should also have the same power. So again C, oh my god, terrible job of arranging the options. Yes, it is option C again. Yep, I hope this is clear. All right, Bharti, yes, we'll be doing as much as possible. Yes, basically because I know you guys have less time, so there will be many sessions, but don't hurry up. I have to, explain everything to everyone, Bharti, Neil. Don't be selfish, think about others also. Okay? Right, let's move on to the next one. Time, velocity and angular momentum are taken as the fundamental units. Then the dimensions of mass in terms of time, velocity and angular momentum are, let's try to figure this out. This was a previous year question. Time, speed and angular momentum are taken as fundamental units. What's the unit of angular momentum? I'm just using the symbol I, okay, just so that I do not confuse it with L, which is length. Okay, so I'm using this symbol I for angular momentum. It is mass into r, which is length, into velocity, which is L into t raised to minus 1. So basically the dimensions are m raised to 1, L raised to 2, t raised to minus 1. T raised to minus 1. This is the formula. This is the formula dimensionally for angular momentum. Now I will just write mass, okay, mass in terms of these variables. So mass is angular momentum raised to x, then time raised to y into velocity raised to z. So therefore the dimensional formula of mass is m raised to 1. Dimensional formula of angular momentum is right over there, m raised to 1, L raised to 2, t raised to minus 1, whole raised to x. Dimensions should be equal on both sides, dimensional consistency. So times dimension is t raised to 1 raised to y. Velocity is L raised to 1, time raised to minus 1, whole raised to z. Let's write it properly. So it will become m raised to x alone, m raised to x alone. Then L has a dimension of 2x and over here I have z. Time has a dimension of minus x plus y minus z. That's what it is. And on the LHS you have m raised to 1. Now what you need to do once you get to this state is compare the similar dimensions powers. Just compare the powers, guys. Look over here, the dimension of m is raised to 1. Here also it should be raised to 1. So basically 1 will be equal to x. This is one of the things that I got. So x is basically 1. Next, compare over here and over here. You can clearly see there is nothing on this side. There is nothing on this side. So 2x plus 3, 2x plus, I'm so sorry guys. 2x plus 3, 2x plus z is not 3, it is z, is equal to 0. 2x plus z is equal to 0. X is equal to 1. So 2 into 1 plus z is equal to 0. So therefore z is equal to minus 2. So z is equal to minus 2. That means speed has a power of basically minus 2. Last thing that I can see over here is this particular power. Again, there is no power of time. There is no power of time. So hence this total power should be 0. Only when time is raised to 0, then it will be matching. So minus x plus y minus z is 0, guys. So minus x means minus 1. Y means I do not know. Z means minus 2 over here is equal to 0. So y will be equal to, this will go on the other side become minus 2. This will go on the other side become plus 1. So it will become minus 1. So I think it should be option D. Check it out. It should be option D. Yes, it is. Y is minus 1. Okay. Velocity's power is minus 2. Correct. And x, angular momentum's power is 1. Correct. Perfecto. Perfecto. All right. Very good. Let's move on to the next question, guys. Energy due to position of a particle is given by alpha root y upon y plus beta, where alpha and beta are some constants, y is distance, and dimensions are asked for alpha into beta. Okay, interesting. Let's try to figure this out again. This is also PYQ based. These kind of questions are very common in JEE Mains. Okay, so here is what I'm going to do. U is nothing but dimensions of energy. Dimensions of energy are there is equal to alpha into root of dimensions of length are there upon in the bottom you have y plus dimensions of beta are there. So now y has dimensions of length, y is distance. So might as well write length over here. Might as well write length over here. If you want to add or subtract, dimension should be same. That's what I told you before also. So dimension should be same. So hence the dimensions of beta will be equal to the dimensions of length. One thing is done. One thing is done. Let's move ahead now for the remaining part. This is length. When it goes on the top, it will become energy dimensions into the length's dimension will be alpha's dimension into root of L. That means L raised to half. L raised to half. What is the dimension of energy, guys? It is m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2 kg meter square per second square. If you remember the units, it becomes easy. Into length is equal to alpha, and I have L raised to half. Okay, just rearrange this. So what will be the dimensions of alpha? What will be the dimensions of, I should put dimension of alpha like this, technically, will be m raised to 1, L raised to 2 into L raised to 2 into L will become L raised to 3 upon L raised to half. So L raised to 3 minus half times power is basically, what is it? Minus 2. So this will become m raised to 1, L raised to 3 minus half, that's going to be 2.5, that's 5 by 2. L raised to 5 by 2 into T raised to minus 2. So that's the dimension of alpha. Last step is multiplying both of them, guys. So multiplying this with this. So dimension of alpha into dimension of beta will be m raised to 1, L raised to 5 by 2, T raised to minus 2, whole thing into the dimension of length. So this will become m raised to 1, L raised to 7 by 2, T raised to minus 2. Where is such an option? Option D, is it? Yes, option D. There you go. Very nice. So guys, whenever I'm explaining, I'll be explaining at a normal pace so that you catch up. Otherwise, obviously, we'll be solving it very quickly. Okay, Bharti, if you have any specific doubt related to whatever is going on, please ask it. Else, if it is something out of the blue, please leave it to the end of the session. If I find time, I'll definitely answer. Or maybe when you leave it in the comment also, I will answer. You would have seen I answer all the chats. Okay, what is the value of R? Where is the R over here, bacha? There is no R over here. But if you are talking about the gas constant, it's 8.3 in SI units. In CGS, or basically calories, it is basically 2 calories per mole per Kelvin. Okay, moving on to the next one. With the usual notation, everybody should get this. The following equation said to give the distance covered in the nth second is u plus a by 2 2n minus 1 is numerically correct, only dimensionally correct, both correct, neither numerically nor dimensionally. Okay. Sometimes I do Bharti Neel, but you can do one thing. On my Instagram, there is my phone number. If you go to my Instagram account, there is a direct option. WhatsApp feature is there. It's integrated with Instagram. So it's my business account. So you can send me messages on WhatsApp. That option is there. That's my business account. Okay. Yes, Nishok, your chat is visible, bacha. All the high weightage to score above 150, yes. So in physics, if I talk specifically, it's above 70. It's about 60 to 70 marks. You can easily score by just attending the fast track sessions. Correct answer is C. Very good. Both are correct. A lot of people think, sir, U is only meters per second. No, actually displacement has the unit of length. But actually what happens in this term over here, this is actually U into 1, where this U is actually meters per second. And there is 1 second over here. So technically it becomes meters. So that second and second gets cancelled. So that's what happens when you actually do the derivation. And same thing is also true over here. Acceleration is actually meters per second square. But also there is 1 second square over here, which makes it, dimensionally meters again. So length dimension is there in the formula at LHS or RHS, and it comes by derivation when you derive the formula. Okay, so it is both correct numerically as well as dimensionally. Nothing is wrong. Now going on to errors, guys. A lot of questions done on dimensions, units, conversion, dimensional analysis, and so many things. Going on to errors now. If the random error is the mean of 100 observations and it is found out to be X, then the random error in the measurement of 400 observations will be how much? In 400 observations will be how much? You didn't get what? Hashtag. So basically what happens, it's actually when you derive, now when you substitute the derivation, Snth is Sn minus 1, that 1 which is there in the derivation, that stays. And we know 1 into any number is any number. That 1 just vanishes off. So if you stick with that derivation and substitute that 1 everywhere, don't leave that 1, you will see that 1 remains till the end, and actually it stays dimensionally as well as numerically correct. I hope hashtag that is clear. Okay. So my dear students, what happens over here, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. You know, whenever you have an error in that measurement, which can be also the least count of that particular thing, upon the number of observations, that gives you the error in the particular reading, or basically error in that particular value, error in the final reading. So actually speaking, over here what will happen is, you can see that the number of observations is inversely proportional to the error in the final reading. So guys, when you increase the number of observations, when you make this 4 times, there are more observations being made, then the error which is there will become 1/4 time. So hence the final answer will be x by 4. Earlier the final error which you got was x. The random error in the mean, this is the average error in the final reading, or basically, or I can say average value, the average error that you get is x. Now if you increase the observations, the error will become 1/4. Hence the answer is B. Many of you said 4x, I was just reading. No guys, it is not 4 times. Be careful. Everybody copied, yes. So that's why you should be very careful. You should never ever copy in JEE Mains. Many students regret it. Even if by chance you see somebody's answer, by mistake also don't copy. Even if you think he's a topper. For all you know, you copied the wrong answer. Your luck can be bad. Okay? Or maybe you are copying from somebody who does not know. There are many people who act very smart. In the exam, when you look at them only, you get scared. They wear, nice specs and they are very tensed, they appear very studious, and if you see their marks, it will be like, oh my god, puss. So guys, please don't copy from anyone, okay, even if you get a chance. Moving on to the next one. Here it comes. A student measures the time period of 100 oscillations of simple pendulum. The data value is given, the minimum division is 1 second, I don't think that will be even needed. Then the reported mean time, average time should be how much? Come on, Bhargav Raukar, no problem, bacha. Thank God, Ruben, you're not initiated. Come on, my warriors, figure this bit out. What should be the correct answer for this particular question? Come on, think carefully. Over here, there are 100 oscillations, fair enough. The readings, okay, are 90, 91, 95, 92. What do you do first? Write down the readings. So the readings is what I'm going to write down. The readings is 90, then 91, then 95, and then 92. Okay, just add all of them. What is their sum, guys? Quickly put it up in the chat box. Thank you, Arnav. What is their sum, guys? Do the math. 6, 2, 8. Come on. 368. Everybody? The sum is 368. What is their average value? Divide this by 4. 368 divided by 4. Come on. Do it. What is it going to come out to be? Come on. 9 4s are 36 and 4 2s are 8. So it will be 92. Just check this out. Right? Very good. Now what is the error? The error which is found in each case. So 92 is the average, most predicted value. 90 and 92, the difference is 2. Just take the modulus of the error. The difference is 2. 91 and 92, how much is the difference? 1. 95 and 92, how much is the difference? 3. 92 and 92, how much is the difference? 0, right? I think when I did the recording also, this kind of theory was there. The formulas were there. What is the sum of all of them? Just take the sum. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. What is their average value, guys? What is their average value? 6 by 4. 6 by 4, which is basically 1.5. 1.5 is the average value. So now comes the final answer. The reported mean time error will be, see, 92 is there everywhere. Very good. 92 is there everywhere. So the mean time will be 92 plus or minus 1.5 seconds. But there is no 1.5 anywhere. There is no 1.5 anywhere. Now you'll be like, oh my God, is my calculation wrong? You will get scared. Did I not teach you rounding off? Did I not teach you rounding off? Yes or no? Now, if you see, all the errors are having one significant figure or no decimals, 2, 1, 3, 0. So can the error also have any decimal? No, right? It can't have any decimal. So whenever you sum or whenever you subtract or whenever you take average, the decimals should be preserved. No decimals here, no decimal in the final answer. So will you select it as 1 or will you select it as 2? Obviously 2, because you have to make it even. 1.5 is close to 1 also and 2 also. 1.5 is equally close to 1 also and 2 also. But 2 is even. Remember, rounding off. So hence you will choose this. Hence option D is correct. Everybody? Okay, I hope this is clear. How did I get the errors? Subtract this with these values. This is very, very important, guys. Whenever you find errors, how did I get 2? Many people are asking. This is basically 92 minus 90. This is 92 minus 91. Here, bigger number minus smaller number because it's modulus. 95 minus 92. Here, this is 92 minus 92. This is how I got it. Is that clear, everyone? Understood? Clear? So, Bhargav, you should watch my rounding off theory, which I have done in this particular session. I just showed you, if you have watched that, it will be absolutely clear how you are going to round it off. And you will understand why I'm rounding it off also. Why 1.5 is wrong. Because there are no decimals here now. That's why the final answer also cannot have any decimals. That's the rule. That's the rule of decimals when you add and subtract. Okay? Is that clear now? All right. Very good. 1.8 is also nearer. Sonu, that is wrong answer. You might be like, sir, 1.8 is near, but that is not even correct. Wrong. It is wrong because 1.5 has to be rounded off. So do not mark 1.8. A lot of people will do that. That is wrong, guys, again. You cannot round it off because this has one decimal place. This is itself wrong. How can it have decimal when none of these numbers had decimal? Where did the decimal come from? Think about it. Okay? I hope this is clear. Okay. If you have 0.5, you will round it off to 0. Nanda, 0. Not 1. 1 is odd. 0, you can consider it like even. Okay? Yes. Rahul, yes, I'll be sharing the DPP after the session is over. The initial and final temperatures are, what is the rise in the temperature? So change in temperature is final minus initial. Final minus initial. So 78.4 plus minus 0.2 minus this value 40.6 plus minus, what is it? 0.4. What is the final answer, guys? Come on, figure this out. When you do the subtraction, what is the value that you get over here, guys? I think you should get 37.8. There is no other option over there. 378 does not make sense, right? 37.8, but plus or minus 2 minus 0.2 minus 0.4 or 0.2 plus 4. Whenever you subtract or add, doesn't matter. Even if there is a minus sign, you always add this. That is what I had told you in my theory session. Remember it. Always add. So it will become 0.6. This will be subtracted. Keep this in mind. This will be subtracted. This will be subtracted. This will be always add them. Whenever you are adding or subtracting, go with the sign. Go with the sign. Here it is minus, so subtract. If it was plus, add. This always add. Always. Okay, 37.8 plus or minus 0.6. Many of you are saying B. Where did B come from? There is no decimal over there. There is no decimal over there. Be careful. Decimal is there only in option C. Okay? Be careful, guys. Vishnu Bacha, hello. Come on, start answering. Okay? Let's see the next question, guys. Resistance of a given wire is obtained by measuring the current, voltage, and then the question is, what is the resistance error percentage? If current and voltage both have 3% error each. Glad, Naresh. See why that was helpful. See, if you have attended the theory session of fast track, you will now realize why it was important to attend that. You would have missed so many things. How many of you realized there were at least 5 to 10 things missing, or you had forgotten, or then you realize, oh yes, this is what it was. How many of you realized that when you watched the theory session? 30 minutes mein. That's it. Yeah? Cool. Let's see. Some of you are saying A option, and many of you are learning new things also. Did you also realize one more thing? Just listening to the theory is not important. Is not enough rather. Is not enough just to listen to the theory. When you solve problems, that's the perfect combo. That's why the fast track series. Guarantee, I'm telling you, not 90 percentile. See, if you're at very low percentiles, guarantee 90. If you are somewhere in 70, 80 percentile, guarantee I'm telling you will score about 97 percentile. If you're already getting 90, 99. This is how the improvement is going to be. No problem hashtag, even if you watched it just some time back. So here is the logic. Resistance is nothing but voltage by current, which I can write it as voltage raised to 1, current raised to -1. And I had told you the power formula. So the relative error in resistance will be, take the power of voltage which is 1, relative error of voltage, always take positive value, that also I told you, and relative error in current. Now if you write this in percentage, now everything will become percentage. Everything will become percentage, that's all. So it's mentioned voltage has 3%, current has 3%, 3 plus 3 is 6%. So 6% error in the resistance. Very nice. Oh my god, already I'm teaching that so fast, and that also you watched it in 2x. Rahul RR, very good bacha. Overloaded fast track. It is OP fast track, guys. Really, after the session I want OP in the comments, okay? Alright, so if there is a positive error of 50% in velocity, then what is the error in measurement of the kinetic energy? Wow, what a brilliant question. 100%. Many students will make some mistake here. I am so clear about this. I do not understand why 51 likes when there are 100 plus viewers. Very true, Bhargav. Just refresh. Usually YouTube, what happens when you started the session, only that it is a static like count or subscriber count or whatever. So when you refresh, you will see the count increasing. But hopefully the likes are more than 100, guys. Come on, when the viewers are more than 100, it should be more than 100. What are you guys doing? It hurts me, yaar. I take so much of effort and then you don't even like the session, means what? You just come here for free. Yeah, come here for free, but at least have that thing, na? Okay, sir is teaching, teacher is teaching. You should be having that respect. You should be having that Guru Dakshina kind of bhavna, right? Correct. So option C. Yeah, very good. I knew many of you will answer option C. So I'll tell you what you guys have done. Kinetic energy is half m raised to 1 v raised to 2. So delta k by k. Here mass has not changed. Mass is same. It's only the speed which has changed. So 2 times delta v by v. So if you express this in percentage, what will happen? Velocity is increased by 50%. So kinetic energy increased by 100%. But this is completely wrong. This is wrong. You know why? You know why this is wrong? You will get wrong answer. You want to check? Check this. 125% is the answer. Okay. So why is this wrong? Because this formula is only applicable. How many of you know this? How many of you know this? That's why you should attend problem plus theory session. What is it? Yes, definitely, Bhargav, it matters. You will realize when you grow up. Applicable for small percentages. For small percentages. Like in the previous problem, this was okay. 3%, 2%, 0.1%, 0.3%. Below 7-8%, it is fine. But the moment it crosses above 6-7-8%, then it becomes a problem. So what do you do then? Stick with the basic formula. Observe this. Initially, kinetic energy will be half mv square. This is initial. Finally, kinetic energy, the new one, will be half m. It's clearly mentioned 50% increase in the speed. That means the new speed will be 50% more of the original speed. So the new speed will be 3 by 2v. Or if you don't get that as well, no problem. It will be V plus 50% is V by 2, which is 3 by 2V, correct? So here what will I put? 3V by 2 square. Now rearrange this. 3 by 2 square will become 9 by 4 into half mv square. So it will become 9 by 4. Half mv square is nothing but k. So therefore, the new kinetic energy is 9 by 4 times of k. Everybody understood it till here? So now look at this. What is the percentage change in the kinetic energy? It will be the new kinetic energy minus the old kinetic energy upon the old one into 100. Change upon original. Change upon original into 100. So new one is 9 by 4k. 9 by 4k minus k divided by k into 100. K cancels. 9 by 4 minus 1 is nothing but 5 by 4, obviously by 1, into 100. So this will be 500 by, this will become nothing but 125%. That's it. 125%. Option D. What is the chapter that you should not skip? I will be making a separate video, bacha, on the high weightage topics. Just give me some time. I cannot just tell you one chapter. There are many chapters, and I will give you a list of all the subjects, not just physics, maths, chemistry, everything. Okay? So everybody happy with it? Sanchit is surprised. Like, sir, my God, I never expected this to be the answer. That's why you should pay attention. Just if you look at the answer, oh, 125%, okay, some mistake. Now you have to realize what mistakes you are making. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next one coming up on your screen. Density cube by mass and the side. Measurement of mass has 1.5% error. Measurement of length has 1% error. What is the error in density? Tell me, can I use the formula of relative errors? Yes or no? Density is mass by volume. So it is m raised to 1 by length cube, which is m raised to 1 L raised to minus 3. So can I use this formula? Del rho by rho. Mass has a power of 1. So del m by m plus 3 times, always the positive value, del L by L. Can I use this? I can. Okay. Yeah, you can see all these are PYQs also. Many questions are there, Vani K. So many questions. Come on. Oh, interlinking. Yes. I will give you that also then. Nice. I will do that. 4.5. Okay, let's see. What is the error percentage of mass? Error percentage of mass is 1.5%. So 1.5 over here. 3 times error percentage of length. Length has error percentage of 1%. So 1.5 plus 3, that is going to be 4.5%. Here I can use because percentages are small. You can use it. How to judge which formulas to use? So that's why you should write it in your notes when the teacher is explaining. So no problem if you've forgotten. So that's why when you attend the formula sessions or PYQ sessions or problem solving sessions, if you have your notes or if you download my PDF, add it over there. When to use, when not to use. There are only few cases. It's not like rocket science. There are 100 cases. It's not like inorganic chemistry with so many exceptions or so many rules. Very few things are there. Those few concepts, if you learn, na, that's it. Add it in the notes. 4.5%. Next question. Yes, definitely, Naresh. It was less, so you can use it. What chapter in physics gets interlinked with many questions from physics and chemistry? Yes. So if I name it at the top of my mind, Bhargav, it's obviously thermodynamics, KTG, obviously, and even specific heat capacity of gases. Then you also have photoelectric effect, photons, atomic structure, and also a little bit of nucleus, you can say. Okay, so these are the chapters which get linked with chemistry. A body travels uniformly a distance of this much in this much time. What is the speed of the body? Very common question, guys. Very common question. Referral prediction channel saying C. Let's have a look. Speed. Speed is nothing but distance by time. It's nothing but distance by your time. So I can also write it as s raised to 1 t raised to minus 1. So delta v by v will be delta s by s plus delta t by t. Okay, now just using this formula, velocity is displacement by time. Displacement, I can see it is 40. Time is nothing but 2. So it is 20 meters per second. 20 is only there here. Oh, I don't even have to check other options. I don't even have to check other options. If this happens, no, with you, are you going to sit and check whether it is correct or wrong? No. Oh yes, there it is. It is correct. Just go ahead. Yeah, very good, Arvind, Rubin, Shadow. That's it. Be smart. How many of you are going to not check it, guys? Please raise your hands. I'll be very happy with you. There is no 20 in any other options. But since I have to teach you, obviously I'll explain how to get there. What if this option also had 20? Then you cannot do anything. Okay. So what to do next? Substitute all the values. Let's see. Delta V as it is. V from there, which is 20, is equal to delta S by S. 0.1 divided by 40 plus delta T by T, that's 0.04 divided by 2. Now just do the math, just take it on the other side. So delta V will be 20 by 40 into 0.1 plus 20 by 2 into 0.04. Do the math, this will be basically half into 0.1, half into 0.1, guys, or basically 0.5 into 0.1 plus this will be 10 into 0.04, right? That's it. So just do the math and see if it comes out to be 0.45. This should come out to be 0.45. You can see that this is 0.05 and this is 0.4. Yes, it comes out to be 0.45. Exactly 0.45. Very good, Sanchit. Excellent. Nice. These type of questions have come in previous year. These are inspired by PYQ. You know, in Vedantu we have separate tests. In our test series only, you know what we do? PYQ is there. We change the value. Sometimes speed is given, distance is asked. We give the distance, we ask the speed, we change the values and give the same question. It feels like a PYQ. It feels like you have seen there, but it is not a PYQ. So then that improves your thinking. Because you would have solved that question, or you would have seen that, or you know how to solve it this way. But the moment the question is reversed, you get stuck. Imagine, like, you know, every time in simple harmonic motion, time period is given. What if time period is given and you have to solve the reverse? So usually you do not solve like that. So those variations are done in our test series. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Side of a cube as measured is this much, least count is this much centimeter. Maximum possible error in the measurement of the volume. Excellent. Arvind, I wish, bacha, I am already there on 2 channels. One is the JEE English and one on NIT English. And a little bit of, you know, the things are there on NIT Hindi channel as well. And plus I have your recordings and other things as well and other videos. So I try to take as many lectures as possible. And at the same time, let me also tell you, my playlist is there of previous year's problem solving, 0 to hero, 0 to superhero. Please watch that. That will help you. Okay, let's try this. Volume. Volume is length cube. So relative change in or relative error in the volume is 3 times relative change in length. So what is the error in the length? Least count. Least count itself becomes the error. So that is basically 0.02. The length value comes out to be 2 centimeters. So I'm just going to put 2 over here. Everything is in centimeters, so I don't bother to convert it. That's it. So that's it, guys. This is going to be 3 into 0.01. But that is delta V by V. If I want percentage, oh, I don't want percentage, I just want the error. So I'll also find the volume, of course. Volume, of course. So from here, volume is L cube, L is 2, so 2 cube, which is nothing but 8 centimeters. So over here, delta V as it is, this 8 centimeters I'm going to put centimeter cube. I'm going to put over here as it is, and this is just going to be 0.03. So delta V will be nothing but 0.24 centimeter cube. That's it. Where is the answer? Option C. Kya? Yes, option C. There you go. So delta V is 0.24. Very good. Understood how to solve this? Understood? So error in the volume was asked. Why? Because there was error in length. For that you need to also find original volume. Without that you cannot solve. Because you can see that over here. Original volume is needed to solve the problem. Moving on, next question. Very common question. Ruben, I'm so glad. Oh, by the way, you know what? You can make your own playlist. Whichever lecture you like, right? From whichever channel or even the same channel, you can just keep adding on to your YouTube playlist. Many smart students do that. It's called smart working. You don't have to always search. Every time you like a lecture, create a playlist. Problem solving, mock test, theory, something, PYQ, whatever you want. So you can do that on YouTube. That's the functionality. So what is the value of AB? Okay, let's try this out. See guys, let's say the value of AB, I call it as, let's say, x. So if x is equal to AB, so I can also say delta x by x will be delta A by A plus delta B by B, correct? And when I say x is AB, you can also see x is A is nothing but 2.5, B is nothing but 0.1, so it will be 0.25, 0.25. So 0.25 is there everywhere. 0.25 is there everywhere. Only that error is something which I do not know. Okay, let's do this. Bhargav, I don't know. It just happened. Yeah, I didn't think about it. It just happens. Okay, so that's why they are called nicknames. You don't know how they originate. Sometimes there is a reason. Sometimes there is no reason. Okay, and I just remember vaguely ki I used to be very. I mean, I still am fascinated with planes and you know, all the rockets and jets, of course. So I think because of that, somewhere it led to the word captain. I think so. Anyways, so delta x by x. So delta x I do not know. X is 0.25 is equal to delta A by A. Delta A is 0.5. A is 2.5 plus delta B is 0.01. B is 0.1. So this will become, we shift it, it will become 1 by 5 plus, what is it, 1 by 10, correct? So this will become delta x into 4. This 0.25 is 1 by 4. So bring it on the other side. Bring it on the other side, guys. So bring that on the other side. So delta x will become 1 by 4 into 5 plus 1 by 4 into 10. Just do the math, 1 by 20 plus 1 by 40, guys. Check this out. How much is it coming out to be? Option A or B? A, right? Just check it out. If this is coming out to be 0.08, just check it. All right, so that's the answer. Everyone, very good Nanda. Very good Kanan. Excellente. Very nice. Okay, Pooja A, just check my form filling session. Many students had the same problem. I have mentioned the solution for that also with the timestamp. There is a part in that video where I have filled the form online. I've told you what to do in case 10th marks are not there because of COVID. Okay, so don't worry. You can check the comments also. The timestamp is there. Okay, fine. Yes, let's move on. All right, moving on. Very good, Sanjal Murugan. Very good, bacha. That's the spirit. 2015 question. Time period is given. Length is given with an error. Time also has an error. Question is, what's the error in G? Acha, let's see how to solve this. Using this formula, where is it? Time period is 2 pi root L by G. First, let's arrange this in the form of G is equal to something. So I'll square it. So T square will be 4 pi square into L by G. G, bring it on the top, T square, put it down. So G will be 4 pi square, L raised to 1, T raised to minus 2. Why am I doing it? Because I want the relative error in G. How? Look at this. Delta G by G, 4 pi square constant, so forget it. Power of L is 1, so delta L by L. Power of time is 2, so 2 times delta T by T. Okay, now you just have to substitute because everything is in percentage also. If you want percentage error in G, this will be delta L by L into 100 plus 200 into delta T by T. It's just substituting values, guys. So percentage error in G will be delta L. What is the error? 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter means 10 to the power minus 3 into 100, which is there on the top, divided by L, length. Length is 20 centimeters, that's 0.2 meters. Plus, look at this. Even if there are 100 oscillations, doesn't matter. The error is 1 second. This is basically your delta T. And this is your total time. That is your capital T. This is your error in the time. this is your total time. When you divide it by 100, even this will be divided by 100, this will be divided by 100, because there are 100 oscillations. So even if you measure the time period, understand that 100 will cancel, so the ratio will remain the same. So strictly speaking, this is time period into 100, you can say this is also time period into 100, doesn't matter whether you multiply or divide, the answer when you take the ratio, it will be the same. Everybody gets it? So for 100 oscillations, this is the error. For 100 oscillations, this is the time. So for one oscillation, the error will be this by 100, that by 100. Okay? So I'll explain this if you are not getting it. No issues. No issues. I'll probably go to the next slide. Although the answer is seen, forget about the answer. See, when I say 90 seconds is the total time of 100 oscillations. So per oscillation, what will be the time period? 90 by the number of oscillations, which is 100. Correct? Okay. Similarly, the total error, this is the total error. If I say it is 1 second, so per oscillation also there will be some error. So per oscillation error, how much will it be, guys? It will be 1 by 100. So when you take the relative error, what will happen? The error which is there upon this one, 90 by 100. Do you see 100 cancels? 100 cancels. This is what is important. Is that clear? Understood? How many of you got this now? Why that number of oscillations did not matter? Clear? The relative error remains the same. Great. CGPA, you can just fill it as NA, Pooja, NA. Just leave it blank. They will not disqualify you. Okay? So even if you fill 10th marks as NA, it is not needed. They will only check your 12th marks. Even if you leave it as something random also, nothing will happen. Trust me on that. Okay? So it doesn't matter. Next, so I will put over here 200. Delta T by T was 1 by 90. Now just do the math, guys. You will get the answer. Now just do the math. Just check this out. Just check this out. Come on, do the math. So this will be 10 to the power minus 1. So this will be 1 by 2 plus, just check this. So this will be 20 by 9. So this will be 0.5 plus 2.2, I think, roughly. So this will be 2.7%. So where is 2.7%? It is not there. The closest is 3%. 2.7's closest is 3%. Yes. There you go. 3% is the answer. Yes, Thalapati Varian, definitely. Okay, moving on. Next question. Guys, are you still there? Are you still with that high Josh? Are you still ready to fight? Okay, I hope you guys are not giving up. I hope you guys are not getting distracted. I hope you guys are not getting demotivated. Very important, guys. Okay, I hope the chat box, I hope you are warm. Okay, great. Moving on. Next question. Screw gauge. Almost coming towards the last few questions because we have reached instruments. Screw gauge gives the following reading when used to measure diameter of a wire. So when you use a screw gauge, you measure the diameter by putting it between the claws or the clamp over here like this. Right, this is your screw gauge, something like that. This is your thimble and all of that. So that instrument which has to be measured, the diameter, you measure it like this. So this is the diameter which you are going to measure, okay, using the screw gauge. Very good. Fast tag is enough for mains, Rahul. 333, definitely. That's why the series. Okay, so first of all, the reading, if I have to measure, I need to know the least count. Least count is given that pitch 1 millimeter is the main scale, corresponds to 100 division. Is the pitch divided by number of circular scale divisions. You can see 1 millimeter on the main scale, which happens to be the pitch. So when you rotate it by 1 revolution, it moves by 1 millimeter. That 1 millimeter corresponds to 100 divisions. So it has a least count of 0.01 millimeter. Now the final reading the final reading, D, which will be the final reading of that particular screw gauge, will be main scale reading plus circular scale reading into the least count. Into the least count. Main scale reading plus circular scale reading plus into the least count. Main scale reading 1 millimeter. Circular scale reading 52. Least count 0.01. What will it be? This is also millimeters, by the way. Everything is millimeters. So 1 plus 0.52 millimeters, which is 1.52 millimeters. That's the answer of the diameter. Where is it? Option A. Oh, sorry. I think there is a mistake over there. I think this options should have been different, guys. I think none of the options are matching. Okay, just ignore this. Okay, just ignore this. I will just probably correct it later on and send it to you. Okay, I'll just correct it later on and send it to you. So the correct answer should be 1.52 millimeters. I think there is some mismatch over there. That's all. It can't be centimeters out there. Okay, everybody with me? Understood? Oh, can we move ahead? All right, moving on. Find the zero correction in the given figure. Okay, I think you'll have to see it properly. I hope you can see this figure. I hope you can see this figure and see which division is coinciding with what division. What's the error, zero error in this particular arrangement? Assuming you have fit it tightly, but still there is some reading shown. That's why there is a zero error, because there is still some gap over here. It's showing some reading. So what is the zero error? First of all, what's the least count of vernier caliper? Least count of vernier caliper. In this case, it's going to be 0.1 millimeter. That's the least count. Okay. Do you see the reading, main scale reading? What is the main scale reading? I hope you can see that. The main scale reading is this one. It is basically 0. Do you see the coinciding division, which is also the vernier scale reading? This is not, this is not, this is not. I think fifth division is coinciding. Fifth division is coinciding. Great. I think now I can find out the final zero error reading. So my final reading as such, I'll just put it over here. So my final reading as such is again main scale reading plus vernier scale reading into the least count. This is the standard formula. Main scale reading 0, vernier scale reading 5, least count 0.1. So this is going to be 0.5 millimeters. 0.5 millimeters. Now options have 0.5 also and minus 0.5 also. How do you find 0.1 for least count? You can check how many divisions are there. Okay, just check how many divisions are there. 10 divisions, and it will coincide with most likely, you know, the 9th division or something like that. So standard vernier caliper will usually have, you will see 0.1 millimeters. This is a standard vernier caliper. So even if you move it, the 10 divisions over here will coincide with the 9th division over there. You will get it as 0.1. Plus or minus? In fact, the next problem, we are going to find the least count, Karthik ji. You will see it clearly how to find the least count. Thank you, Bhargav Rocker. Okay, plus or minus? The answer will be negative. Let's check. Yes, it is negative. So why is it negative? This is the reading, but zero error will be minus 0.5. Reading is 0.5, but zero error is minus, because you are ahead. You are already ahead. So when you actually measure, you will get some extra value, no? Think this 0.5 millimeters is always an extra. It's an extra value. So when you measure something, you will remove that to get the true value. So that's why it is negative. Understood? Is that clear? Is it in your head? Yes, Hari Prasad, even if VSR has more readings than MSR, still it doesn't matter. You will always take the mod value. I'll just show you in the next problem. Okay? Because when you are getting an extra value, you are going to subtract it so that you get the true value. Okay. Now look at this. This is a beautiful problem for all those people who always get confused. Sir, I don't know how to do these kind of questions. Observe. I have not even taken values. I have taken generic variables. This is a PYQ based. I'll explain. Observe. Vernier caliper, one main scale division is x centimeter and n divisions of the vernier scale coincide with n minus 1 division of the main scale. Least count in centimeters of the calipers is. Okay, look at this. Oops. Okay. Coincides with n minus divisions of the main scale. So this is your main scale. This is length of one division on the main scale. Always main scale has 1 millimeter as the division length. Everybody fine till here? Everybody fine till here? This, if I take it as 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is n minus 1. It's mentioned, n minus division of the main scale. Just take that. Next, who is coinciding with it? Nth division of the vernier scale. Okay, so vernier scale, nth division, that means it is smaller. That means it is probably smaller, something like this. Okay, so this is the nth division of the vernier scale. This is one division of your vernier scale. Everybody clear with this idea? Concept is clear? Okay. If minus 0.5 is not there, then you will write it as 0.5 Rakesh Rao. You will take the magnitude of it. Okay. Now, observe. Okay, the least count of the caliper is. Now the least count formula, guys. Least count formula is whichever is bigger you take first, whichever is smaller you take later on. That's why I put a modulus symbol over here. So one division of vernier scale minus one division of main scale and put it in the modulus. So whichever is bigger you take first. In this case, who is bigger? Main scale is bigger or vernier scale is bigger? One division of main scale is bigger or vernier scale is bigger, guys? Come on, quickly tell me. Obviously it's the main scale which is bigger, right? So I'm going to put one division of main scale first. One division of main scale first. And who is smaller? One division of vernier scale. One division of main scale, how much is it? How much is it? In a vernier caliper, one main scale division is, oh sorry guys, it was not 1 millimeter, it was x centimeters. In this special vernier caliper, it is given that this is not 1, it is x centimeters. It is x centimeters, let's say. It's a special type of vernier caliper. Okay, so it has x centimeters. Okay, everyone. So here one division, should I put it as x centimeters, guys? X centimeters will come over here. Now what will I do over here for division of vernier scale? Use logic. Whatever is coinciding, now use that logic. n minus 1 into one division of vernier scale will be equal to one division n minus 1 times will be equal to n, sorry, not n minus 1 times, n times, my bad, sorry, not n minus 1, n times, these were n divisions, so n times one division of vernier scale will be equal to, n times one division of vernier scale will be equal to what, guys? n minus 1 divisions of the main scale, so into x, right? So what is one division of vernier scale from here? What is one division of vernier scale from here? It is x into n minus 1. This n comes below. So just put over here x into n minus 1 divided by n. Now this is also in centimeters. Solve this and see what you get. Solve this and see what you get. Okay, so this will be x. This will be x minus n and n cancels, minus x, minus becomes plus, so plus x by n. So cancels again and I will get x by n centimeters. Option is C. Option is C. Just check this out. Yes, it is C. Okay, is that clear, guys? Everyone understood how to find the least count? Always take the bigger division minus the smaller division. Whether vernier scale is more or whether the vernier scale is smaller really doesn't matter. So quick summary. Whenever least count of an weird vernier caliper or random vernier caliper is asked, think of a diagram. always show the main scale, always think about the vernier scale. And show the division length of main and the vernier scale, and show the coinciding division, you can see. Then what will you do? This length in the main scale will be n minus 1 times each length. Each length is x, so it is n minus 1 times, will be equal to, this is n times, this is n times, each length is, I don't know, I want to find how much is that. So each length n times. So from that I get length of any one division. Clear? Great. Now use that in the formula. Least count is 1 division of vernier scale minus 1 division of the main scale. Whichever is bigger, you put that bigger number first, smaller number later on. Rest is just solution. That's all you need to do. We'll do more problems. Somewhat confusing, but trust me, you will do the next problem, then you will get even more confidence. This problem, if you are able to do, that's it guys, you are done are done. Let's do this, okay? Traveling microscope has 20 divisions per centimeter on the main scale. 20 divisions per centimeter, just like over here guys, okay? We have 20 divisions per centimeter on the main scale. So this is 20th division on the main scale, okay? And this is per centimeter. That means this whole length is 1 centimeter. Can you guys quickly tell me what is 1 division of main scale? Because I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this guys for solving the problem. Quickly think and tell me. Quickly think and tell me guys. Come on, figure this out. What is 1 division of that particular main scale? I have not yet shown the vernier scale. So this is the 0, this is 1, so on and so forth. This is 20th. 1 by 20, very good. So 1 by 20 centimeter, correct. 1 centimeter divided into 20 parts. That's the length of 1 division of the main scale. Now as per the question, the vernier caliper has 50 divisions, that's okay. But 25 scales, 25th division coincides with the 24th main scale. Now if you notice over here, 24 will come somewhere over here. If you go ahead, you will see 24th main scale division will come somewhere over here. The 24th main scale division coincides with the 25th vernier caliper. This is vernier scale and there will be reading, that is the 25th division. So I think the vernier scale is little smaller, like this. If you go somewhere over here, this is 25th division. Okay, I hope this is understood. Vernier scale's 25th coincides with 24th of the main scale. Crazy, crazy, right? Now quickly think and tell me, how do I calculate vernier caliper's 1 division, vernier scale's 1 division? In order to do that, I will just say this total length is 25 times 1 division of vernier scale. This total length is 25 times 1 division of vernier scale. That is also equal to this length, this total length is 24 times 1 division of main scale, which is 1 by 20 guys. 24 times each division. Remember, each division, I just got it as 1 by 20 centimeters. Correct? Very good. So hence, what is 1 division of vernier scale? Just bring this over here. So it will be 24 by 20 into 25. Correct? Just bring it there. Last is finding the least count. What will be the least count? Bigger number minus smaller number. 1 division. So 1 division of your main scale minus 1 division of your vernier scale. 1 division of main scale is 1 by 20. 1 division of vernier scale is 24 by 20 into 25. So 20 is common, 1 by 20 is common. So I can write it as 1 minus 24 by 25, which is 1 by 20 into 1 by, this will be just 25, right? 25 minus 24 is 1, so 25 just remains. Correct guys? Everyone with me on this? Okay, so what is 25 into 250 into 10 is 500, so 1 by 500. So what is 1 by 500? Over here, 0.002. Where is it? Very good. Very good. Very good. Everything is in centimeters. You can see everything is in centimeters. So final answer is also in centimeters, not in millimeters. After this, how many of you got enough confidence for vernier caliper? How many of you are better at vernier calipers now? Trust me and tell, and sincerely tell me. Yes? Are you feeling much better about this? Okay? After these problem solving sessions, you will not have a problem. I've kept some homework questions also for you. This is the first homework question. How many of you are going to fast track solve this? This is the first question. This is the second question, guys. Solve this also. This is your third DPP question. This is, yeah, that's it. So if you want more such sessions in our crash course, we have live doubt support, we have interactive classes, we also have JEE advanced preparation and part tests as well, along with personal teachers, test series and assignments, and also all India rank predictor tests. All of this are a part of the crash course. You will find me also in the crash course teaching in the English batch, all your favorite teachers. And yes, do not forget to join the Telegram channel. I hope you know that. You know that. Telegram channel, you have to join, guys, and smash the like button. What are you guys doing? So when you click over here, you will see there is a link for the crash course. There is also the link for the Telegram channel. Just click on this. I'll be uploading the PDF. I'll be uploading the PDF of today's class along with the solutions, handwritten as well as the homework question. Here is the link for the crash course. You can see English medium, all the features, everything is mentioned. It's just for 4,000 rupees. Few days back it was 10,000. I don't know when the price might go up. You can just click buy now, and you also have the crash plus, which is offered on EMI basis for 1,333 rupees. So use the coupon codes for YT and Light, your favorite channel, of course. All right. So that's your crash course, guys. Everybody loved the session. Thank you so much. This is not the first video. This is the second video, my dear students. The first video was this one. This was the first video, okay, where I taught the theory. So all the theory was taught over here. So this is something which you are going to watch. Okay, this was the mind map and the formula session. So where are you going to find all of these things? It's there in probably the playlist. Somewhere it should be there. Videos, you will find the theory session. Live sessions, you will find it over here. Live sessions, you are going to find it over here. So there is a difference because theory sessions are recorded. That's why it goes in the videos tab. Live sessions, which I conduct over here, that will be visible over here. So it's at two different places. The playlist will also be made. I think it should be updated in a bit. Okay, everyone? Great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think I have answered most of your questions. Next topic will be ray optics. Prepare for it. Ray optics lecture will be going on Monday. And there is a special thing coming for you for motivation on mostly Friday or Saturday. I'm not going to be in Bangalore. That's why I won't be able to conduct my live classes. But I will give you something which will motivate you enough. Okay, it's not a motivational speech or anything. I'm going to do something really cool and different for all of you. So stay tuned, guys, on the channel. I hope you have subscribed and liked, or else you will not get the notifications and updates in the homepage. That's how YouTube algorithm works, right? So bye-bye, guys. Have a great time. God bless you all. Have a lovely dinner. Spend time with your family and keep working hard. Hasta la vista, Captain Shreyas signing off.